This is my audience for my speech.
Okay, so this is my speech a little bit about my journey of life. Have y'all ever thought about your journey, your own personal journey of life, and what that would look like metaphorically? What the picture in perspective would be like the mountains, the rivers, the plains, and what that would actually look like to you. The purpose of this speech is to try to illustrate a little bit of my life and how the things I've gone through have shaped me to help become who I am. Going into the first part, the mountains. So the mountains represent the challenges that I face. When thinking of mountains, they go up and down and are not linear. So one of the things that I've gone through is I've experienced the loss of my dad and sister. The start and the climb is the most challenging part, but once we get to the top, we can get a little sense of relief. And this has helped me learn and be in the moment and present with the people that I have in my life. The next little, I guess, piece and picture that we'll think about are the rivers. So when thinking about the rivers and the bodies of water, this usually gives us happiness and comfort. So when thinking about that, the rivers in my life that have helped me get through the mountains that I have experienced would be my mom and said. My mom pushes me and my siblings to be the best that we can be with anything that we come across, and then said just by my side help me climb the mountains that I've experienced and motivate me as well. Both remind me that it's important to love, heart, and value not just the big things in life, but the little things in life as well. The third piece that we can kind of think about would be the plains. So the plains, when we think about those usually bring us like peace and clarity. So one thing for me that was huge when I was going through like the loss of my dad was my son that we brought into the world kind of around that time. So he's really brought me a lot of peace and clarity, just because I've been able to grow and be a mother while experiencing the hard things. So I've come to term, I guess, with the things that I've experienced and have learned to be okay with it. So those three things are just a little bit of what I've experienced to kind of help me shape who I am through the mountains and the rivers and the plains. Metaphorically, I've learned to lead life with love, empathy, and kindness. And then the one quote that I had that I wanted to kind of end this with is that grief does